Here. Make sure that Steam's working. I think I forgot to update the go live notice, so that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. How we doing, everybody? We're doing this shenanigans again. Here we go. We got Dave on the back line. I'm sure you're very excited to get into this one again. You seemed to really enjoy it last time we went through. Talking to you, bud.
What?
You enjoyed this last time?
I had a good time.
This one's fucking weird, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm saying that.
Yep.
Alright, everything looks good. So let's hop into our game. It's this one, right? Yes. Do you remember where we were? Because I sure as fuck don't.
Nope.
Okay. I remember that we came back from the other place. I think it was New Orleans, right? We came back from New Orleans. Have we already talked to her yet? I don't remember. Might as well. Who was doing Annie? Was it me or you?
You're Annie.
I am Annie? Oh god. Okay. Hello, Wobbly. Did you enjoy your little bacon sarnie? Do you want to do Charlotte since I'm doing Annie? I'm curious.
We're gonna keep it the same as last time.
Do we? Okay. Okay. I did. Thank you, Annie. What was the sauce on it? It was super scrumptious. All right, quick. What do we think the special sauce was?
I am afraid to answer that question.
I am too. Ah, that's a secret English sauce recipe. I smuggled in some under my fabulous petticoats. Keeping in mind that the English in this game are explicitly can't tears. Serpent, my I can only hope it were something as normal as tears. Back home, we simply call it brown.
Oh.
Okay. I know brown sauce is a thing, right? Don't tell me it's made out of like shredded freckles and ripped out throats or something. Am I gonna get sharp teeth and purple blood? Oh, no, no, no. They made brown sauce before the Great Funnening. It's made out of vinegar and molasses. So it's literally just brown sauce.
Okay.
Okay, that's somehow better and worse than I thought it would be.
I'm more surprised than anything else.
Yes. Tastes great on a cooked arse, though. Okay.
I'll take her word for it.
What's the great funnening? I feel like you can figure that out from context clues, right, Charlotte?
I'm guessing that's when everybody decided, yeah, it's okay that we're all cannibals.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely what that is. When everything got fun, we used to be really boring before everyone went a little nuts. Should have seen me playing badminton in my ugly arsed white dress, being courted by the local boys in plaid waistcoats and coiffed hair, Pims. What? Pims and pickle on cocktail sticks. What the fuck is a Pims and pickle?
I'm sure it's a thing.
I'm sure it is. Okay, picnics on the weekend at the park. Bus to town comes every hour. Please and thank you. Routine and pleasant. Bloody tedious. I don't know. That sounds kind of nice. Ah, you should see it now. That bus route, now the bus is covered in spikes and the driver trades his roadkill for a night with the pie maker's brother. The badminton courts are now communal barbecue pits where whole villages get together and cook burgers out of the football team from the next town over. The local boys wear nothing but a smile, and the local girls use their white dresses to dress nothing but bite wounds. No bastard bobbies bopping you on the head for pissing up the wall of the local pictures. We ate them first, of course. Wow, they ate the cops. They ate the cops.
And everybody's naked pretty much all the time. Yep.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That tracks in this game.
Yeah, that really tracks for this game. There's a lot of fun to be had when you're in it for yourself, my lovey. Huh. Man, she looks how I feel right now. Dazed and confused.
I was going to say big titted.
I mean, not no, but for different reasons. Well, apart from the cannibalism, that doesn't sound too bad. A shame about all the cannibalism. I want that on a t-shirt. Where are my mods when I need them?
Where's my notebook?
Hey guys, you wanted to see me? Oh god.
Give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah. I just noticed that's not a necklace he's wearing. Those are just teeth in his throat. The character designs in this game are impeccable.
Hot.
Absolutely impeccable.
Which girl? You wouldn't happen to have any more secrets to divulge?
Let me think. This is gonna be some fuck shit. I discovered I had magic eyes when I was 9, the day I left school to become a witch. I sneezed in class and liquefied my home ec teacher. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. You have magic eyes. Oh, what do they do? Well, I don't have much control over them, but basically I do this. Oh, we're gonna get this again. Lovely. Love it. Love it. Stare into the abyss, kids. And the abyss will stare back. I forget who said that.
And will again.
And stuff happens. I love stuff.
I'm waiting for that stuff to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we've only been told it happens. We haven't seen her actually do anything with it. Which is a little annoying, to be honest. We did, like, what, 2 hours of this last time?
I feel like we're never gonna see any magic.
Usually...
That would suck.
Yeah, right? Usually it's harmless, making people think strange things or their limbs a little numb, makes tiny doggos do backflips or babies say their first words. But, you know, occasionally it makes stuff turn inside out. Yeah, just every once in a while. So she's just a wild magic sorcerer, right?
Witch, but yes.
I guess that's an extra secret for you, Nico.
Well, it's my secret gathering that I need your help with, Charlotte. We're looking to expand the library to house my collections, but the engineering department exploded last night. I need you to find some power tools that'll help us in the library build an extension. Are you up to the task?
Sure, I guess I can handle that. I'm sorry, do we actually get to try something, to do something?
Excellent, try the corporeum. If anyone has power tools in this building, it'll be that French girl.
I can't remember my father's face. Oh, well, I guess something did happen.
Magic eyes have had an effect.
The corporeum, I'll go check it out. Okay.
Just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, right. Oh, we can only go to the corporeum. Okay. Oh, hey guys, have you seen any engineers? We're trying to renovate the library. We
We
still
still have
ha-
engineers.
You go ahead.
Ah, we still have engineers. I thought they all exploded with that dopey machine they've been trying to build for Yog knows how long.
No, there's still a few wandering around campus, withered as broken-hearted parsnips. The lot of them.
Could I have filled their shrapnel quota by now? I saw a student, no word of a lie, his entire head cut in half.
Now, what does it say about me as a person that my first thought to his entire head cut in half was, does he mean vertically or horizontally?
I was thinking the same. Which direction was it cut in half? Front to back, left to right, up to down.
Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Really?
Yep. It was always a little two-faced.
Where's the fucking butt up? Shush.
Two-faced.
I've heard the engineers use the Ethereum to store completed prototypes, Charlotte. Chances are they've got what you're looking for. Thanks, guys. I'll go check it out. Oh, we have. This is the chick without hands.
Yes.
Hey, Vicky, where the hell is everyone?
The engineering building. Didn't you hear the explosion? Most people are off carrying the wounded to the infirmary.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, what are you doing here?
You just cut out.
Did I? Hold on. Let
Well,
me
I
move
don't
this
have
closer.
any arms.
Ah, lucky break, huh?
Well, it was more of a lucky ripping off and eating.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, fair enough.
Fair enough. We're just gonna skate by that like she didn't just say that.
I mean, yeah. What else are we supposed to do?
That's fair. Sup, wall man? How's the science?
Vicious and unrelenting.
Radical. Hey Jess, I'm told there's some sort of engineering project one of the guys left in here. Do you think the library guys could borrow it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. It's over there.
Not her noodles.
Did you find it? It's some big ugly.
What the fuck? No, my thoughts exactly. What the fuck is that thing?
Alright, do we have bets on what it does?
It's definitely a gun of some kind. I'm just confused by fucking
The
all
engine.
of it. Let's see. Okay, so this
No,
tipped
that's a
bit.
drill.
You think it's a drill?
I think it's a drill.
It could be a drill. Like there's definitely some kind of like trigger
What's that
guard down
orange
here.
thing?
This bit.
Yeah. The
Um,
exhaust?
it's either the exhaust or like a handbrake. Like it looks like an old handbrake to like a coupe.
Alright.
I don't. Okay.
I do
What?
question what the belt is for.
Yeah, me too. Does this get strapped to someone? Because if so, God help them. What is this thing? It's like half car engine, half steak, half steel purse. Yeah, okay. Is this for fighting ultra vampires or something?
The reasons you don't teach here just pile on top of each other.
I have a rock solid lady boner right now. I'm so glad that there is now a recording of me saying that.
Clip it, clip it, clip it.
I gotta have one in black to show the coven they'll lose their shit. Take it then. We were gonna use it to shut the Ethereum up, but that ain't happening. Oh, that was you. Sorry.
That's my line.
Here, you do this one.
I thought witches were into herbs and eyeballs and cauldrons and stuff. Why are you rock solid over that monstrosity?
First and foremost, witches like awesome stuff. Eyeballs are awesome. Cauldrons are awesome. Can confirm I have a couple. Secret midnight dance-offs are awesome. And the lady boner is awesome. Again, very glad that there is footage of me saying that on the internet now.
You are a colossal lunatic.
Thanks, Jess. I'll see you later. That was definitely not a compliment. Hey, Spooky. Nico's waiting for you in the library. Is that the thing? Yep, glorious, ain't it? If you say so, looks like something they built for fighting ultra vampires. I know, right? Glad we had this talk. Hey guys, I got a thing.
Spooky girl. With the engineers taken ill, we've decided to use the shredded remnants of their department to store Nico's archives. Just until the engineers, start existing again.
Minor details.
Yep, we won't need to renovate the library until they restart the technical course, which requires students with arms and or legs.
One or the other, though. Does that mean I get to keep the thing?
Help yourself. What are you going to do with it?
She should not be allowed to keep that. I don't know. I just want to look at it.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay, job done. I'll go put this in my room, do a quick patrol, and start my private investigating. Oh god, okay, we got so many people to talk to.
Yes.
We doing left to right again?
Middle.
Middle?
Work our way out and then to the other side.
Okay.
Sociopaths.
Okay. I hate you for doing this, by the way. Why'd you leave the coven to work here, Rumman? Rumman? Well, what's the cult of Shub-Niggurath motto? Preach harmony and compassion, for the universe offers neither. Exactly. Try to make the world a better place because it's incredibly shitty. And that's what these guys do, man. But rather than being nice and helpful to our neighbors, they're creating vaccines, technology, all that kind of stuff. The Miskatonics on the frontier of occult science, and working here means you get to be a part of a collective fuck me. Take two. The Miskatonics on the frontier of occult science, and working here means you get to be a part of a collective of history makers. Use take two. Trust me, Charlotte, they'll remember us when these guys cure cancer, or polio, or tentacleitis. Well, that makes sense to me. What about you? Why'd you decide to work here? The same reason I became a witch. Okay, it was because she was bored, right?
Yeah.
I really like all this creepy bullshit. You know what? That's the same thing. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which, I mean, fair. I also really like all this creepy bullshit. Rumman seems to think these guys are on the level, and if I go blabbing about what I saw in New Orleans, I could lose my job. Maybe it was just a handful of nutty folks performing weirdo experiments outside of the university's eyesight. But then again, it was a whole facility dedicated to it, with a tunnel leading there and warning signs and stuff all over the walls. No way this was a legit operation, and I'm going to find who's at the top. Okay, so let's work our way outwards to Tentacle Guy?
Nope.
Too late.
Charlotte, thanks for the help with my archives. Care to add to them with another secret?
Let me think. Well, the reason my hair is like this is so I don't accidentally use my eyes on something. If one of my eyes is covered up, it seems to lessen the effect. Weird, huh? Oh yes, I've heard about your magic eyes. I may have a small experiment for you tomorrow, so don't go poking them out before then.
And remind me to build a Charlotte Ward for my archives.
Sounds like fun. See you around, guys. Okay, so you wanted to go this way to these two?
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna.
So what have you been working on?
The rediscovery of one of the lesser species of Yith. It appears to be a form of black sentient cloud, though occasionally forming random solid shards or icicles in its core when under severe distress. The Yithians seem to use them as a form of nourishment and humor, torturing them before they inhale the smoke. The odd thing is, in one of the last chapters of the Panoptic... Oh, God. Narcotic manuscripts, the Yithians write that the clouds communicate in a human language.
I've seen Hyperborean writings describing the human soul as floating black spikes. Funnily enough, sounds like the two might be related.
It would mean that the first pre-human contact with the Yithians was situated in the lush jungles of the Arctic. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think we've got an expedition to plan.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well said. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that that's a At the Mountains of Madness reference.
Lizard girl.
You want to do the lizard girl? She's not a lizard girl. She's a deep one. That's a tentacle, not a tail.
No, it's a tail.
Is it a tail?
Our school swim team each has a custom made swimsuit to suit their needs.
Use take two.
Their needs, of course, being the extraneous limbs or mutated proportions most of them have.
What the fuck is a swimsuit? That's what she's confused about?
A suit that you wear when you swim.
I'm starting to get the impression that witches are the odd ones out. You think? And then I think we just have Annie left. Wait, we can click on ourselves?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to click on, I guess. We're just going to skip through this here real quick. There we go. Note to self, don't click on ourselves. It's going to do some shenanigans. So where were you last night? I stuck into your room, but you weren't there. Oh, you know, just off on a secret mission. New Orleans, hidden keys, dark revelations, tragic tales. That kind of stuff. Top secret. Probably didn't hear about it. Wait, why are you in my room? I don't know, just for talking. You're pretty much the only person I talk to other than my brother or the lunch lady. And that's usually about, you know, lunch. That's probably because you're incredibly annoying. Besides, the only thing you talk to me about is trying to chomp my butt. Yeah. It's a good dynamic we got, ain't it? Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, these two. So, how is your internal zombification? Any negative side effects?
No, but it was a pretty smooth transition. Oh, I did figure out a cool trick as to having my intestines falling out.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Just grab them and rip everything out.
Yeah, okay.
Works like a charm. My torso's completely hollow now.
That sounds like literally the worst thing that could happen to a human being. She's not wrong. But if a dumb idea works, it's not a dumb idea, I guess. Yeah? If it works, it's not stupid.
Eh.
Did you know our library holds records of every encounter with Yog-Sothoth, the horrific god of eternal knowledge in human history? How many encounters have we had? None! Weird, right? Oh, maybe that's why there's so many goofy fellers around. No knowledge god to give him some knowledge. Huh, that explains a lot.
Can't argue with that.
No, not really. Alright, let's go into the library. Wait, is she eating a bowl full of ears?
I do believe so, yep.
Love it. Okay. Fancy meeting you here. Indulging in some light reading, are we? Well, I was going to check out Tentacle Tactics, a dissertation on regaining control on rogue transmutation circles, but I've lost my appetite. Yeah, okay. For knowledge. Oh, these? White chocolate and sugar paint. I just make these in the kitchen to remind me of home, you know? Wow, really? No. Yeah, mm-hmm. The engineering department just exploded, remember? Means I get to pig out. Awesome. Thanks, Annie. Glad we got more Annie for our day. Was there a door here? No. Okay. Oh god, this is the psychology department chick. Yeah.
How did you survive the engineering explosion? It took out the whole department.
I was in the garage across campus. It's one of the great things about being a mechanic. You don't spend a lot of time trying to invent a better wrench.
Because you're too busy overcharging for spark plugs and peeking at pinup calendars. Gotcha.
We had a pinup calendar at the Coven headquarters once. And by pinup calendar, I mean a spell of the month calendar. And by headquarters, I mean Susie's house. And by once, I mean every year since I was 9. Okay. Can we go outside now? It's got to be someone from the occult science department who's responsible for extracting brain goo from people. Best to keep my snooping here for now. Okay.
So what's... Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, we can't on the screen.
Okay, we'll check. We'll check in a minute. Thanks to our efforts in the corporeum, preternatural medicine has advanced 200 years. New England's mutagenic atmosphere has gone from cataclysmic Armageddon to a mild mutational nuisance. When I was a kid, I saw a guy whose face was a butt crack. Alive and well, thanks to the corporeum. Proceed.
What's the poster on the right that says The Monsters?
Yeah,
that's definitely our main character.
I believe that is the Monsters Maid, MAID.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lusty Argonian maid vibe from that,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot click on it. However, I can click on us again, but I'm sure it'll just pull out that magazine again. June Bloody Moon. Does the creative writing teacher seem a little weird to you? Whenever someone answers the question wrong, his eyes start pouring with blood.
The blood thing's a little disconcerting, but when the class starts clutching their heads and covering their ears to drown out the shrieking, that's what gets me.
Huh, that creative writing teacher is either some kind of banshee, or just a huge douchebag.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. We're getting through this a lot faster than the first time. Oh, the podcast guys? Yingren sickness, China. Causes the victim to see a pair of glowing eyes in places of pitch darkness. Sufferers were terrified of falling asleep, noting that the eyes seemed to get closer whenever they looked away from them. The worst sufferers even saw them when they had their own eyes closed.
Wait a minute. How did they notice the eyes got closer if they weren't looking at them?
How dare you bring up actual logic in this fuck shit. How dare you?
Oh, maybe they mean like in the Slenderman way. So like they're looking back and forth at it.
Oh yeah. It's just like weeping angels behind them. You
Okay.
don't have a reference to that, do you? You've not watched Doctor Who.
Nope. I refuse to.
Ugh, God. Okay. Are you taking him or should I?
It's not really my type, but I'll voice him.
Proceed.
Um.
Narcotic is how I've been
Nope.
pronouncing
Nope. I
that.
refuse to pronounce it correctly.
Okay. Panic.
Pancake tonic. Plague, Italy. Scriptures and texts were being hidden inside Italy's most popular newspaper crossword puzzle. Those that completed the crossword were rewarded with the terrifying revelations of the birth of humanity, most being driven insane by their new knowledge.
You know, it's a good thing for me that I'm terrible at crosswords. Domestic earwig, New Zealand. A simple earwig that crawls into victims' ears at night, but makes sounds of horrific, muffled screaming and violence. Sufferers thought that their neighbors were literally murdering each other. Many trying to save contented wives by murdering innocent husbands. The male population of New Zealand halved over the weekend. Well, that one wins. Does it, though? Does it really, though?
Did we talk to Podcast Bros?
Oh, I thought these were podcast bros.
No.
Okay,
Those
okay.
are Podcast Bros. They're schlubs with beards and white.
But I'm a schlub with beard and white.
I know what I said.
Well then.
So am I, though. I'm going to take my 2 weeks holiday to go work on one of the skull crackers. Sailing around really has got to be the easiest job the Miskatonic offers, right?
You know, they call it the Nightmare Corpse City for a reason, right? Because it's a nightmarish city filled with corpses, or a city filled with nightmarish corpses.
They say that about everything. They said that about Milwaukee.
I bet it's a nightmarish city filled with equally nightmarish corpses. But then again, I've never been to Milwaukee. Is she like not interacting with any of these people, just like eavesdropping on their conversations?
Well, that's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah, I guess. Hey guys! Whoa, what's the wriggling meat slab?
That right there, a piece of Cthulhu's skin. Charming, ain't it?
Grody. But I thought Cthulhu was like some huge alien god. How'd you guys get such a huge chunklet of him? Oh, well, he might be a huge alien god, but he is still corporeal, oui? Funny story. Oh, that's you.
Funny story, There's a lost underwater in the Pacific called Rayleigh that used to act as the prison of Cthulhu. Cultists spent a couple thousand years trying to get him out of there, but a few years ago, some Norwegian whaling crew accidentally let Cthulhu out of his cage.
That's definitely a reference to something, and I am not well read enough to know what it is. As Cthulhu chased their yacht, out of desperation, the crew decided to ram his face with their boat. This caused Cthulhu's head to explode into mushy goo, disabling him, but his head slowly started reforming the moment it exploded.
Smart fellow then immediately told the Miskatonic, who now employs a fleet of icebreakers to continually drive through the mushy remains of his head, stopping him from reforming and destroying the world. That must be an expensive venture.
I don't. You know what? If it works, it's not stupid. But like,
I mean, this is kind of like the Tarrasque solutions, you know?
yeah. We can't exactly wish Cthulhu away. Sounds like a fun gig. What are the Wigglies doing? They point towards the rest of their host, desperately trying to reform. Nowadays, our supply ships use small pieces of Cthulhu flesh to point the way to relay. Awesome. Thanks for the biology lesson.
Or geography lesson, depending on how you look at it.
True. Oh. Okay, let's start over here. I hear
that
that.
The faculty's heading to Dunwich in a couple days. Need the locals to help build a new portal.
Whenever I hear the name Dunwich, it puts a grin on my face to know that however tough my job gets, at least I'm not a portal diver. Oh my god, I forgot about him. And it puts a smile on my face.
It puts a smile on my face whenever I get my portal diver's paycheck. Damn shame your job of standing in a hallway ain't so lucrative, huh?
That's gotta be a pretty big paycheck if it's worth a face made out of buttholes. I don't know about buttholes, craters more so, but sure, whatever. Also, they're not in the room. Love that. Extracerebral sentience seems to be a common factor outside of the human race. Even when decapitated, some creatures seem to function with some control over their actions.
It's a difficult thing to study. At least you have any qualms about cutting the heads off a diverse selection of adorable animals.
Oh. Not the bunnies. I really hope that those guys have qualms about cutting heads off of adorable animals.
Right?
All the qualms. Does she understand where she is?
I don't know.
I promise you they do not care. So is there anything else I should know about nature and its communal consciousness or whatever?
Yeah. Don't eat carrots, they hate it.
Communal consciousness, that's a cool idea. Would be a lot easier to spread harmony if everyone was connected at the brain. Then again, it'd be a lot easier to infect people with the asshole virus. Probably for the best that we all think for ourselves. The asshole virus. How's it hanging, Wallman? What say you and me get out of here, hit the town, grab some street food?
Would go for a foot long.
Awesome.
Please don't encourage the Eldritch Barrier protecting the western hemisphere of our planet from our incredibly volatile experiments on the original Necronomicon to misbehave.
Oh, sorry, I'm just fooling around with him. What you been working on?
Currently, the effects of applying samples of Necronomicon parchment to heated patches of human flesh.
Oh. And?
Sample of parchment actually scribes the entirety of the Necronomicon's contents onto the subject's skin. Oh god. Essentially making a new copy of the book by tattooing the subject's skin.
That's kind of cool, actually. Or, scarring.
I might use that.
Yeah, right? That's some peak Pathfinder shit. And the people you're doing this to are okay with that?
I don't know. That's not my department. Why?
Never mind. See you around, Jess. That experiment sounded pretty nefarious, but nothing about brains and goo extraction. Better keep an eye on it. Is she, colossally stupid, or is it just me who thinks that?
Is who colossally stupid?
Our protagonist here.
No, I actually think she's quite smart.
You do?
Comes off as a fucking moron.
Yeah, okay. I could see that.
Did you hear? They canceled the liberal arts program yesterday.
Liberal arts? That's like the study of a little bit of everything, right? Why'd they cancel it?
Well, all, can you imagine studying a little bit of everything here at the Miskatonic?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
I guess that would be a little suicidal, to say the least. Having a brain composed of ethereal ooze does have its drawbacks. Last night I lost some goo, as it had dripped off in the rain, and I forgot everything I learned in college.
Wow, how much ooze did you lose?
About half a teaspoon, but the only thing I learned in college was how to play beer pong. Huh, these guys have brain goo pouring out of their heads. I wonder if it's the same brain goo as the brain goo we discovered. But these guys have purple brain goo, where the stuff I found was orange. Are there multiple flavors? They have the grape.
I can think of a certain cannibal that might know the answer to that question.
Yeah. Yeah, we should totally ask her. Okay.
What's up, Charlotte? You're looking a little frazzled.
It's nothing. Wandering the halls, listening to what folks are working on, wandering more halls. It's a weird job.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're making us all feel a lot safer. We haven't had an accident in the whole building since you've been here.
See you around, Charlotte. Oop, sorry.
It's only been a couple of days.
Yeah, right? That's because most folks are just standing around in hallways talking about board games and diseases and shit. What are they waiting for?
That's fair.
We didn't have anyone talk about the board game today.
Yet.
Yet.
Dr. Thirst Valentine might come off as a little apathetic towards the plight of humanity, but he gets it. And that's what we need at the frontier of occult science.
He gets it. What does he get?
He gets that sacrifices have to be made, both from inside the university and outside of it. It's a nice thought to think that all humanity needs a little love and tenderness, Skull Girl, but love doesn't cure blightpox, does it? Bye now.
Well, I think I just made a breakthrough in my investigation. If Thirst thinks like that, it ain't hard to imagine that he'd be fine with kidnapping folks. And if Manus agrees with his methods, maybe other scientists here do too. I think that's everyone. Now we go talk to Bob. Oh.
Charlotte, finished with your patrol?
Yep, all quiet on the Eldritch front.
Awesome, it's getting late and most of the staff tuck in early, so you can take the rest of the night off.
Great. I guess I better go get on everyone else's body clocks then. I'll be in my room if you need me.
What does that mean?
I'm not. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm no closer to figuring out who's behind the brain goo, but there are a few folks acting suspicious. It might just be dark humor, a coping mechanism, but it sounds like some of these guys are fine with gruesome shit happening to innocent people. I mean, it's not like there isn't plenty of gruesome shit happening to innocent people out there already. But that doesn't excuse kidnapping people and collecting brain goo. First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna find out who it is.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Mindy here, wishing you all a pleasant and fulfilling evening, pushing the boundaries of occult science with little regard for ethic or consequence.
Oh, Shub. Don't tell me she does this every night.
And now everyone's favorite part of the show, Mindy's Muse, giving you cheerful and uplifting stories from around the world.
Oh boy, here we go, kids. Lock in.
Uplifting in the sense that it reminds people that our precious little university isn't actually a bastion of liquid shit and human suffering, compared to the rest of the world.
Oh boy.
At least not the worst one. Firstly, there have been reports of sightings in rural Russian villages of a strange new supernatural species, described as bipedal humanoid constructs roughly 15 feet tall with a skin made of thin, clear glass. Oh god.
Okay.
Strangely, these glass men appear to be stuffed with loose, random human organs, extremities, and entrails that all appear to be working correctly. Open hearts beat, unconnected intestines masticate, severed hands wriggle their little fingers.
I'm stealing this.
I have, I have concerns. These creatures will wander silently into local villages, take a person's hand, and walk back to the forest. With people too petrified to protest, our local Miskatonic correspondent, Dave Chumley, ends his report form in the personal notes section with, oh God, this is the freakiest shit, oh God, she just walked away with it, oh God, one of them has a fetus in its head, oh God, it's breathing, get me the fuck out of here.
I'm so... Okay.
Hilarious.
It's something.
And if you think trained Miskatonic operators being framed like tiny babies by walking lunchboxes is fun, reports from Paris state that the latest operation to clear the so-called void from the catacombs of Paris have ended in disaster.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, yeah. That god the peanut butter girl worships. Shit's bizarre.
The only survivor of the 14-man operation has said that the void once again crept into the minds of the agents, stating that the three that turned their shotguns on themselves turned out to be the lucky ones.
Oh.
I believe that. He went on to describe the deaths of the other 10 men to our university liaison in what can only be described as a puppeted trance, including bashing their heads against catacomb walls, tearing their eyes out and filling the sockets with gunpowder, and simply chewing the flesh off of each other's faces until, in a hollow voice, he told the liaison, "Don't come back." He then proceeded to swan dive out the French headquarters' second-story building onto the concrete below.
Hey. What?
And from the other side of the world, there have been reports from New Zealand of a new supernatural insect infecting the populace.
Oh, we heard about this. Right, the earwig thing. Heard those guys joking about it. I guess she's not going to stop talking about creepy bullshit. Might as well try and sleep through it.
The creatures seem to carry no physical debilitating illness, but while pupating in the victim's ear, will generate the muffled sounds of screaming and brutality, making victims believe that their neighbors are viciously attacking each other. Yeah, we heard about this. Thousands of people have already been murdered in an attempt to save imaginary spouses from imaginary violence. Local Miskatonic correspondent Sasha, the Basher, Coons, had this to say. "Just kill her already. I just want to sleep."
Okay. Okay.
Aw, Sasha, silly bollocks. There is no her, and talk like that gets you a visit from the Miskatonic's in-house sensitivity trainer. You tried to sensitivity train me once, back when you were allowed to flirt at work.
Oh, God.
I've never done it before, but the cute lad from the literature department said he was uncomfortable when I sat opposite him with a bowl of spaghetti, stared at him, and screamed, "This could be us!" before throwing my head down into the meal. What about that? Could be us. You mean the spaghetti itself?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm fucking crying. Oh, God.
That would have worked in England.
Yeah, well, but what she missed is she should have had some brown sauce on the spaghetti. Then it would have been fine.
That's true. Long story short, sensitivity training can suck my spaghetti. Man, I still feel the branding iron on my back.
Okay.
The ice water hosing, the bloody speech. This'll learn you not to be insensitive. She guffaws, whipping hot dry dock chains across my dangling broken body. Jesus Christ. Might as well call it a corpse, the damage on it. Still tastes blood at the thought of it. Though that might be someone else's.
Uh-huh. What?
So anyway, that's why I'm convinced that giraffes are from another dimension. And that concludes Mindy's Muse. We went a little over the time slot, but that's okay. I'm guessing this is morning now.
Yeah, probably.
This has been Mindy in the Morning, signing off for the evening.
She's going to yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your angelic little ball of adorable Mindy in the Morning, bringing you all the morning announcements from across campus.
8 goddamn hours.
First, the students of the creative writing teacher, Mrs. I'm not pronouncing that. You know what? I will.
Kathrigzu?
Christmas goo, have a day off.
Close enough.
Christmas goo yesterday accidentally wrote his name on blood-dipped parchment. It subsequently opened a nexus to his cadaverous homeworld, swallowing the entire post office.
Rip.
The post office, of course, being rife with blood and parchment. Secondly, a reminder to students and faculty in the biology department that the revolvers held in the wall-mounted glass cases are for suicide purposes only. Don't try to be a hero when little Susie splashes herself with the rage virus. Let her do it herself, or let our security forces take care of her.
Okay.
The turnover rate is high enough already. And now word-working teachers are complaining about the amount of coffin projects they have their students working on. Security team is there to die so you don't have to.
Ah, thanks, dick.
Finally, our Argentinian outpost has delivered to us a genuine Shoggoth brain. Much to the delight of Dr. Thirst Valentine, the brain has been sent to the Corporium and testing will begin today. This has been your favorite morning radio host, Mindy in the Morning, with the Miskatonic morning announcements.
She went for 8 hours.
I was shocked it didn't pan back to her for something else.
Ah, hello, Charlotte. You are needed in the Corporium, we? Okay. I'll be there in a second. Thanks, Marie. Gotta put on our bacon grease. Alright, time to head to the Corporium. The investigation's still on, so I gotta keep an eye out for mischief. Oh.
So many.
Can you believe it? An actual Shoggoth brain.
How'd they finally get hold of one?
I heard the engineering department had been developing some sort of acid rifle. Genius, really.
I can't wait to see the look on old Valentine's face.
Man, they seem excited. Eerily excited. This is what we've been working towards for decades. A genuine Shoggoth brain. There's so many questions we'll finally be able to answer. Sorry. Like half of these are my characters. You can take her.
It's the start of a new global renaissance. And we're all here to see the genesis of it.
This is so exciting. What's the big deal? It's a Shoggoth brain. Like,
let's go find out.
Yeah. Huh. So this is it? Kind of unassuming for all the commotion outside. Yep, this is a Shoggoth brain, or more accurately, an organ we like to call a sentience mesh. It's the one solid organ Shoggoths possess, a sort of webbing that dictates its actions and behavior. After a cursory analysis, I can confirm that it is in fact made entirely of primordial ooze. Primordial ooze? What's that? It's a viscous liquid, orange in color when pure. That is the base ingredient of all life on Earth. Every plant and animal on this planet was created by the manipulation of primordial ooze. So that's absolutely the orange shit in jars, right?
Yeah, so someone's trying to collect as much of it as they can, presumably to make Shaggoths.
It's incredibly difficult to find pure samples, but with this sentience mesh, we could be able to get a firmer grasp on how it works. And to do that, I'd like to use your eyes on it. This feels like a fucking mistake.
That's a terrible idea.
My eyes? Huh. Sure, I guess. Oh, hey, look. A terrible idea. Huh. I didn't expect that. Astonishing. Charlotte, please take this report to Avery Marr. I believe he's in the library. But what does this mean? Am I manipulating the brain goo, and I'm some sort of psychic wizard or occult halfling? It's too early to start making assumptions, but if ours are correct, it's a very exciting time for the Miskatonic and all of humanity.
Is it, though?
I don't know. We made teeth and what I can only assume are eyeballs? I don't fucking know.
We're giving the Shaggoth brain a body.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a great way to just randomly get a Shoggoth in the middle of the library.
Yes.
Did you catch that, Charlotte? Yes, I did, other Charlotte. Primordial ooze. Viscous. Orange. Hard to come by my ass. Those motherfuckers have been stealing primordial ooze from people's brains and stockpiling it. But why? And why was the first test to see if my eyes affected it? Shit's getting intriguing. By the way, phenomenal acting on your part, Charlotte. Thank you, other Charlotte. Hard to keep a smile going when you're half cracked a case. For now, I better go find Avery and give him the report. Lay low, try and learn what I can about primordial ooze. She's got Deadpool brain.
Maybe she'll be able to close Carlson's face hole, or give Redler new arms, or fix my chronic fear of commitment.
Well, let's not wish for miracles just yet, huh? Fixing mutations. I always heard that once you're mutated, you're mutated. Is it something to do with primordial ooze? Do you think the Elder thing has a plan for us? I mean, we are the smartest creatures on Earth, right? No.
They wanted us to carry on their scientific research. That must be it. Why else would we be here?
Elder things? What the hell are elder things? Curious and curiouser. This goofy bullshit's starting to pile up. And I'm assuming this is the... Hey, Emily, have you seen Avery around? I've got a report to give him.
Lulu.
Well, thanks anyway. Huh, where is he? Guess I'll take a seat. Maybe he'll be back in a minute. Oh, hey, Vicky, where's your little wormy fellas?
No one's baking an elaborately tiered non-Euclidean
There we go.
Malayan tentacle cake for an executive brunch.
What about the other one?
Moral support.
Sure. Baking a cake isn't really a torso-driven task, so I... Oh, that was you. Sorry.
It's okay, so I can wander around for the dumb bits.
Are you sure you can trust those wormy things with such delicate little tasks? Won't they fuck it up or eat all the icing or whatever?
Not if they don't want to kick up their ass. What are you hanging around here for? Didn't you hear about the Shoggoth brain?
Yeah, I'm looking for Avery. I got a report to give him.
Oh, I saw him at the main entrance. You'll find him there.
Ah, thanks, Vicky. I'll go check it out. Oh, there he is. Hello, little fella. Ah, there you are, Avery. I've got this report on the Shoggoth brain for you.
Huh.
Groovy, huh? I used my magic eyeballs on it and it warped into like some weird mouth thing. What does it mean?
Well, it's mostly about documenting the effects of outside influence on primordial ooze, not so much about your eyes. Turns out that ooze samples seems packed with something akin to neural impulses, creating a sort of rudimentary intelligence that warps its physical properties to better match its environment. Of course, the effect is much more profound when the ooze is exposed to open air, hence the heavily mutagenic atmosphere, but it explains a lot about the slow evolution of species on Earth.
I suppose that makes sense.
If I had to guess, I would say your eyes emit some trace amount of magic that only communicates with raw ooze, which is why the sample changed shape so rapidly.
Huh. I guess that's why it messes with people's brains sometimes. Because of the brain goo. Wait, what do you mean, hence the heavily mutagenic atmosphere? The air in New England is primordial ooze in it?
Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, that was our bad. After the second expedition to Antarctica a couple decades ago, the Miskatonic discovered that the Elder Things used primordial ooze to create all life on Earth. They brought back about a swimming pool's worth of it for testing, but didn't know it reacts to literally everything. It evaporated into the air, creating the atmosphere New England has today. And since the Miskatonic has the government by the balls, they decided not to evacuate New England, instead using the opportunity to observe the ooze's mutational properties on the unaware citizens. Which I might add furthered the progress of occult medicine by 200 years. Not bad, huh?
What the fuck is an elder thing? I'm
It's an
sorry.
intergalactic
Hold
alien
on.
race.
Hold on one quick second. I'm like 70% sure the church across the street is fucking bumping. I hope no one can hear that on stream.
I
Fucking
can't, so I'm assuming they can't.
okay, good. It's fucking 7:30 on a Thursday night. What the fuck are you partying about? It's insane. Anyway. Oh, duh.
Marie and the Corporium could tell you more about him. Thanks for the report, Charlotte.
We're going back to Marie, I bet. Okay. I'll go find her then. Oh boy. See you around. This is an elder thing, or at least a drawing of one. Oui? Elder things were a race of alien scientists that came to Earth roughly 1 billion years ago. With their tough hides and nimble tentacle appendages, they could live on both land and underwater. Looks like an evil carrot. Oui, they have radial symmetry rather than the bilateral symmetry of us Earthlings. Much like a carrot. But with them, they brought primordial ooze, the base ingredient for all life on Earth. I'm sorry, so is this trying to explain Xenu?
No, I think it's trying to explain that carrots are baby elder things.
Got it. Got it. You know, this is the second time that carrots have been brought up today. So
I feel like they're going to be important somehow.
yeah, you might be joking, but like I don't know if we're joking. Unlocking the secrets of primordial ooze and how to safely manipulate it could bring about a new world. One without hunger or with the ability to create a species dedicated to working for us, or possibly to jumpstart the next stage in human evolution. Exciting, we? Or accidentally mutating everyone in the tri-state area. That's some Dr. Doofenshmirtz shit. If we were able to control the mutagenic properties, we could not only fix the people of New England, but let them design themselves to their preferences. Longer legs, bluer eyes, we could even do something about your giant bum. Okay, yes, thank you, bye. So Primordial Ooze is responsible for everyone's mutations. I can mess with Primordial Ooze with my eyeballs, and it's the university's fault that the New England atmosphere is so effed. Huh. I wonder if I could snag a sample of ooze from the corporeum. No doubt they've got a jar or two. Run my own experiments on it, see if I can control it a little. This is going to go so poorly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Either way, I got a bad feeling about all of this.
Yeah.
Shit's seeming evil. What gave it away? How the hell do you do that? I don't know. I tell you what, though, the dismount don't half play havoc with my What? The dismount jiggle jugglers? What the? Oh, she's talking about her. Oh, her legs. I thought she was talking about her tits.
Oh, maybe.
So what's all this muttering about evil, my lovey? Oh, just some stuff I learned about the university. Gave me a bad feeling. Feel like there's some evil going on, you know? Charlotte, my sweet, when you die in some daft experiment, they're gonna chop you up and feed you to me. They ain't exactly pillars of moral integrity, mate. Yeah, but that's, recycling. And an ongoing experiment they're running on us to see if eating people makes people crazy. Spoiler alert, you gotta be crazy to eat people. It's when all this science stuff starts hurting folks outside, that's what I feel weird about. The mutagenic atmosphere, it's a university experiment they effed up, and now New England's all screwy because of it. That's not fair, right? Let's you and me run away together then. What? Yeah, we'll go back to England. You'll hunt monsters for a living, I'll be your darling wifey in a polka dot dress, cooking roast beefs in a pea green oven. You can do that whole pipe and slippers thing like a proper American husband. Rough day at work, covered in blood and claw wounds, kick your shoes off, 12-bore shotgun in the umbrella stand, dinner at 6, bed by 11, dead by 80. Proper traditional. That actually sounds like fun. Yep, and don't you feel better with a little exit strategy? Back in London, we called it a fuck it. Just a little plan we all dream up for when shit gets slightly too awful. Helps us get through the day. That's it's honestly not the worst. It's not the worst idea.
I'll just start planning my fucking...
Oh yeah, I do kind of feel better. Thanks, Annie. Not a problem. Just give me a day's notice if you ever want to escape the country, and we'll be on a boat by breakfast. Oh, hey, your brother works in the corporeum, right? Do you think he could sneak me a sample of primordial ooze? I'll have it on your desk before you know it. Thanks, Annie. I owe you one. Oh, here comes the butt-eating comment. Mm-hmm. I'll hold you to that on the honeymoon. Oh. Well, with Annie swiping a sample for me, I better do a quick patrol to keep up appearances, then go to my room and to do my experiment. Okay. Guess we do a quick patrol. Hey, Vicky, where's everybody at? Usually there's a lot more folks milling around.
No, there's a trip to Dunwich tomorrow. Most of the staff are preparing for that.
Dunwich? Isn't that where little Izzy's from?
Yep, Lizzie of Dunwich is in fact from Dunwich.
Ah, mystery solved. Hello. What say you? Are we making a break for it? First, I gotta find out why the Miskatonic's stockpiling primordial ooze. This investigation isn't over yet. Well, you know where to find me. Standing on the ceiling. Hey, can we talk about that? How's she doing that?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I feel like it's sticky.
Maybe. Suspiciously quiet out there. Better see what's up. Oh, I was hoping that there was we could like grab the gun.
What gun?
The stake gun
Oh,
thing.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, Charlotte. One more secret for posterity.
Nope. That's pretty much all I got. What are you doing to all these secrets anyway?
Archiving them. Historians tend to overlook the min-
Minutia.
minutia of a person's life, especially when larger events overshadow daily life. With my secrets archive, future historians will know the tiniest details of our faculty, who we were, how we behaved, and exactly what was happening during our time here.
Huh. Well, that's pretty noble, I guess. See you around, Nico. Let's check in the library.
We didn't talk to what's-her-face.
We'll talk to her in a second.
Are you entirely sure you want to apply for occult science security? It's a lot quieter than what you're used to. And then the memories come crawling in.
Between the possibility of the occasional flashback in the occult science building and the actual danger of being torn in half by a rift in space-time continuum in the math department, gotta go with the occasional flashback.
Sorry, suit yourself. Check in with me in about 2 weeks. I'll sort out the paperwork.
Huh. Are they looking at double security? Or are they looking to replace the current security? Hmm. Yeah, that's some bad vibes.
Yep.
Hey, Charlotte, do you think you could use your eyes on me again? I need to forget a few things. Real quick, does she have two mouths, or is that just how her nose is drawn?
I think that's just a shadow under her nose.
Okay. But you see what I see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have that much control over him, but I guess it's good practice. Man, I should have made this the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
I didn't know this happens all the time. And I can't skip it either. Did it work? Nope, still haunted by the screams of 1,000 prior librarians driven mad by futile attempts to alphabetize the rotting texts of... Oh, I lost breath. Whew. The rotting texts of Nougathon? Yeah, But on the plus side, I've forgotten where I've parked. Well, you're welcome. I think. Apparently, you're welcome. Can we leave yet? Guess trips are done with. Just a thing for the occult science guys. Looks like all the other buildings will bust. Oh, the fuck. Works for me. Makes the investigation that much easier. Yeah, we can't leave. Okay. Yet. It's always uncomfortable when so many people are away from the university. It might be a little dangerous here, but it's so much worse out there.
Mama Annika worried about her little flock. Come on, as long as they're not going to Mexico, England, Northern Canada, New Zealand, Africa, Europe, or Asia, they're pretty safe. Or Australia. Or South America.
Huh. Sounds like the world's pretty effed. You wouldn't think it walking around here. Except for all the mutants, I guess. And the toxic body warping atmosphere. And the huge conspiracy of body and brain snatching that I'm currently investigating. So I guess you would think it walking around here. Let's check the Corporium first, I guess. Hey guys, nice outfits. Where are you off to? The Bahamas. I'm sorry, does her swimsuit just say kill?
Yeah.
Crazy. Got it. Love it. There have been reports of an outbreak, and we've been tasked with a fact-finding mission. Oh, really? What's broken out? Rum.
It's an epidemic. Natives need a couple of gorgeous scientists to get rid of it.
Ah, I get it. A romantic vacay. Well, have fun, you guys.
We'll only be gone a couple weeks, so try not to destroy the place. Big stuff?
Don't worry, guys. You can count on me. Everything will be right where you left it.
I don't believe you.
No, if you remember our prologue, she fucks up big time. So I can only assume that it is, when they're gone.
Are we really willing to sacrifice everything we've built at Dunwich just for one simple test?
A simple test that can decide the fate of the human race? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's worth it. The Dunwitchers can rebuild. They do it once a week anyway. Curious.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're... That's not a... Oh.
Ruiner. Try to make sure your eyes don't fall out in the coming weeks. That would impede the advancement of science. Quite a bit.
Well, plus I wouldn't be able to see anything.
Oh. How terrible.
I'm uncomfy.
It's rare to see thirst out and about. Always puts me on my best behavior.
Guess that makes my job a lot easier, huh?
Sorry, Charlotte. Ethereum's closed for the day while they prepare for the Dunwich trip.
Huh, what's the Ethereum got to do with Dunwich?
Purifying diving suits, portal diving's a dangerous job. They need all the help they can get. We bathe our diving suits in the Ethereum Zicker, which gives them like a 2% better chance of not dying atrociously in between dimensions.
Hey, at a certain point, 2% is better than nothing. Huh. Well, tell them I said hi. See you around. Oh, it's just our friend.
Rummin.
So, I was a guest at the Arkham Elementary School for mutated munchkins, right? And I'm like, little kids, impressionable. Might as well tell them about Shub-Niggurath's cultists. Try not to be a douche is a lot easier to learn when you're a little baby child. So I've heard. Exactly. But then this snot-nosed little anus of a child gets up and he's like, if these love cults are so great, why do we still need the police and the army or whatever? I've never wanted to dropkick a 7-year-old before. I imagine it feels fantastic. Well, the police are there to stop folks stabbing other folks. You can't force people to be loving to each other. You gotta be groovy and hope other people see how awesome it is and join in. Yeah, I guess. What if you could, though? You can't. But what if, like, there was a machine that, like, turned everybody into nice people? The nice people wouldn't notice, and the assholes are now nice people. People would be like, yeah, that was a momentarily assholey thing to do, but, you know, can't argue with the results. World peace done, you know? I think some people tried that before, but a whole bunch of people got killed. The machine was guns. Not a damn war, Charlotte. I mean like a spell or something. Pour a love potion into the ocean. And then go with the motion of the love potion ocean. Well, I guess if you wanted to turn humanity into a giant tribe of bonobos, that's a noble way of going about it. Yeah, okay. A noble go for the bonobo goal. I am so surprised I got that right first try. Yeah, I guess that's one way to achieve world peace, huh? Yep, but still a douchey thing to do. Us cultists have just gotta be groovy, and other folks will be groovy too eventually. You're right, Charlotte. Forget I said anything. So it sounds like our friend's drinking the Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Okay, patrol
Where's
done.
Izzy?
I don't know. She wasn't here yesterday either. I don't know. Okay, patrol done. There's a bunch of suspicious motherfuckers around here, but not enough evidence to go to the cops. Better get back to my quarters, see if Annie swiped a sample of primordial ooze for me. Right. Hair up and sensible. Jimmy Jams secured. Socks moderately adorable. Repugnant base ingredient for all life on Earth, delivered and ready for experimentation. This is going to go incredibly poorly. Let's do some fucking science. Hypoth. Yeah, right. There's no Pinkie Pie in there. Oh, it wasn't Pinkie Pie, was it? No, it was Why am I trying to remember this? I don't want to. Anyway,
I'm not sure what you're trying to remember.
we'll talk offline.
Okay.
I can control primordial ooze with my eye baubles. Method. I'm basically going to try and do that. Results? To be determined?
Doesn't look like anything's happening.
No, it happened by this point with the Shoggoth brain.
Maybe it's because it was exposed to the air. Maybe she needs to take the lid off.
Oh, nope, something's happening. What the fuck? It actually worked. I am literally queen of the badasses. Some can do math, others can write poetry. But Charlotte Lestrange can make a Shoggoth out of yogurt. Maybe with enough practice, I can unmutate all of the effed up folks in New England and maybe even get rid of the atmosphere. On the other hand, if my suspicious gland is wobbling correct, maybe I should keep this on the down low, at least until I've got some practice and don't turn people's mutations into Shoggothy mush or whatever. In any case, I gotta learn how to fix folks, and the only way to do that is to practice on primordial ooze. First thing tomorrow, I gotta ask Annie and Eddie for more samples. God, this is such a bad fucking idea. So the little witch girl had discovered that the university was responsible for the mutagenic atmosphere covering New England, which had mutated thousands of people across the states. But had also discovered that her strange eyes had the ability to warp primordial ooze, the orange goo that courses through the brains and veins of human beings. And you saw that I was on holiday for this next part, so again, completely innocent of all crimes. So the little witch girl was sent on another mission this time. Can I help you? Oh my god, it's Annie. Just been given wobbly arse a bath. She put up a good fight, nearly got one of the duchesses off, but a quick elbow drop got her in the tub. Should see the bathwater. It's like liquid tuberculosis, like a chimney sweep's chamber pot. I thought I used too much of the hot tap for a minute. Looked like she was melting to the bone, all the gunk coming off. She's like 3 inches shorter in every direction now. That's grody.
Ew.
Nothing like working with your hands, eh? I could make a trade of this. Charlotte Washers Incorporated. I'll wash your Charlotte at a lovely, reasonable price. Bugger it, I do it for free, just to watch that squirming, screaming combination. Made my ribs ache laughing so hard. Who are you again? Nutty Annie. Cannibal Darling. Amazon of Cheshire. Legs that go on forever and a smile like a smacked arse. Oh. Right. I didn't recognize you with your hair down. Yeah, I didn't know who she was either.
I thought it was a new character we were suddenly introducing.
Me too. Our story resumes with As with Charlotte, our story resumes as with Charlotte assigned as security for a school excursion to the underground portal manufactory known as Dunwich. Oh.
Is that Lizzie's mom?
That's Lizzie's something. Is this where you live, Lizzie? What's with all the pipes and stuff?
Helps channel energy for the portals the university want. Baby sisters build the pipes. Energy goes down to Brother Billy. Brother Billy conjures the portal. University uses the portal.
I didn't know you had a brother. Yeah, right?
Yes. Brother Billy builds the portals. Big sister Lizzie manages the pipes. Is what Yog-Sothoth calls delegation of duties. Ah, there's my baby sisters. Baby sisters, come say hello.
I'm so scared.
I'm so excited. Who this? This is friend Charlotte. She is here to supervise human activities.
Yep. Hi.
Humans don't need supervision. Humans keep going into portals. Humans keep not coming out. Humans don't need supervision. Humans need brains.
Brains. Tell me about it. So I'm gonna go patrol, make sure everything's going to plan. Whatever the fuck the plan is.
Okay, we need to go see Brother Billy once human preparations are made.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, can we talk to Lizzie? Tubes, pipes, chutes, and ducts. No beds, bathrooms, kitchens.
You humans really ain't comfortable in this universe, are you?
Huh. I guess not. Yeah, no, she got a bit of a point. This place gives me the serious heebies. Feels like I'm being watched by the walls themselves.
You are. For every Dunwitcher out here, there's 100 behind the walls building more of these damn pipes. And that's all they do besides pray to Yog-Sothoth. They don't sleep, they don't eat, just build pipes down to the basement and tune into Radio Yog.
Is that true, Lizzie? I thought they were just bigger versions of you.
They got more meat bits, but me and Brother Billy traded our meat bits for brain bits. That's why I work cleverer, because we gotta do all the thinkings. Me and Brother Billy are what humans call avatars of Yog-Sothoth. Oh. Representatives of his will in a given dimension.
That's horrifying.
I love you, Lizzie. But me and Brother Billy like to be cheeky and not do what we're told.
Is it a good idea to be cheeky to a trans-dimensional god of knowledge?
Yes, especially since he can't do nothing. Since the people he would send to punish folks are the people being cheeky. That's fair.
You are probably the most adorable, mind-shattering cosmic abomination in the universe.
Little sister.
Okay. Good talk. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why not? What's in there? It's where Dunwitchers congregate to communicate with Yog-Sothoth, but their psychic transmissions resonate so fiercely that humans can hear Yog-Sothoth's message too.
Oh, God.
That's horrifying. We sent a prospecting team in there when the university first took control of Dunwich 20 years ago. Excuse me, 20 fellas. But only one came out sane enough to write a report. What did it say? The galaxy is lush and teeming, yet empathy is purely human. Then he went home and shot his wife and kids. Well, shit, now I'm intrigued. You need therapy. Alright, I'll come back on my week off. Jesus fuck. I guess we just chat with them, huh?
This place is pretty fascinating, right? It's amazing what an interdimensional slave race can do with a concrete facility and a little elbow grease. What do they mean when they say that the pipes channel energy?
The Dunwitchers can't articulate what it is, and the top brass won't tell us. Huh, Lizzie, any ideas?
I know. Baby sisters know how to build. I just tell them when. Maybe Brother Billy knows.
We're gonna meet Brother Billy, aren't we?
I bet they're piping the primordial ooze.
Yeah, I'd buy that. Seems like conspiracies just pile on top of each other around here. Add one more to the what the fuck checklist. Oh, we're in a small one. A small box. Small box.
Why doesn't the Miskatonic reverse engineer this technology? We could build our own portals right on campus. How exactly would you go about reverse engineering these fleshy eldritch pipes? Only the Dunwitchers can see any sense in all this. And besides, the Dunwitchers don't get mutated by these portals, or at least not that we can see. Better to let them build them for us.
Is that true, Lizzie? You guys don't get mutated?
Nope. We ain't got the same mush as you humans. We ain't got no clompers, no grow chunks, no hingies, no yog toppers, no wrigglers, no brain bits. That's why Dunwitchers are so scary to humans. Cause humans ain't got the same mush.
I got plenty of brain bits, thank you very much. Wouldn't be solving all these occult mysteries if I didn't. Okay, we can talk to Lizzie or go into the pit. I want to chat with Lizzie.
Ready to go see twin brother Billy?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, is this way. I'm so nervous to see what he looks like. There he is. Charlotte, this is twin brother Billy. Hi, brother.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
Yep, that's about what I expected. How the fuck is this twins?
Brother, this is friend Charlotte. She's one of the humans that you make portals for.
Sup? Anguish. Oh god.
Aw, someone's got grumpy baby syndrome.
Lament. I don't think this is right.
What's the matter? It's Billy.
Yeah, but did he always look like that? He sounds like he's in a lot of pain. Torment. Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen this before. That's not Billy. That's a giant vat of primordial ooze. They're siphoning it out of the goddamn air. Lizzie, step back. I'm putting a stop to this goofy bullshit. Oh, here we go.
And this is when it went all horribly wrong.
Oh, fuck. Fucking ouchie boo-boo bastards, that hurt. Oh. Is that Lizzie? Oh, thank God, no.
There's a Dunwich in there. We gotta save him.
With you in spirit, Lizzie. Just gotta, nurse the shredded remnants of my eyeballs. Which are like 40% of my head. Ouch. Cheering you on, Lizzie. Lizzie. Okay, so I'm seeing double. And also my left eye has x-ray vision because left Lizzie has no bomber jacket. Or pigtails, so I guess there's an X-pigtail vision. This is the most sensible explanation.
I'm guessing that's Billy.
That's absolutely Billy.
Charlotte, this is twin brother Billy. I guess he was trapped in the human marmalade till you let him out.
Human marmalade.
Billy, this is friend Charlotte. Yo, thanks for saving me.
No problem. So why are you in there? Did you know about this, Lizzie?
Yeah, no. He's always looked like that. We've worked for the university since we were born. Me, they were performing tests on, see how his Dunwitchers talk to Yogg. Brother Billy, I guess they wanted portals from him. They stopped me at the go right after I was born. After I said I didn't want to open portals to Yogg Sothoth. They said they'd let me out after I opened a good portal.
Oh. That's incredibly dark.
Yep. Sorta excruciating. But I never once did open a good portal to Yogg. Plenty of bad portals through bad in-betweens to try and scare off the university, but never a good one. Twin brother Billy is brave brother Billy.
So why not just open a portal to Yogg Sothoth and have him let you out?
Kind of cockback. Yes.
Okay.
We like this dimension. Yogg would ruin it.
Then why would the university want to bring him here in the first place? Shit is dumb.
Maybe they want to get all that Yogg knowledge. He does know everything.
Even after that team of prospectors went all crazy go nuts after hearing his messages?
They do a lot of stuff even after folks go all crazy go nuts. That's why they got those research stations in Kadethenling.
Kadath and Lang. Oh god, okay. In my humble opinion, this is all a big barrel of bullshit. It's one thing to put yourself in danger or whatever for the sake of learning new stuff about evil stuff, but more and more the university's forcing innocent folks into it, which is just as evil as the evil stuff. And using evil to combat evil is basically the dumbest shit in the universe.
Evil.
Evil! Yeah, evil. And I want answers. I gotta get back to the university and crack some skulls until I get an explanation for all this crap.
I can make a portal to send you back to the university if you want.
No more portals, at least until I can figure this shit out. Lizzie, get all the university staff out of here. Make some excuse for Billy being sick or something. Billy, make sure you don't get seen by any humans. I'm heading back to the university. That, for some reason, was the final straw for the little witch girl. To torture an innocent little, reality-ripping cosmic abomination was just too evil. The little witch girl's notion that everyone was inherently good were shot out of the cannon of dumb naivete. At this point in the story, Eddie and me were drinking delicious cocktails on the beach out of big coconuts. The lesson here is that sometimes it's easy to avoid the apocalypse. Just hide at the beach. So, to recap, primordial ooze is the ingredient everything on Earth is made out of. That's what's causing the mutagenic atmosphere in New England. It's what they were sucking out of people's brains in New Orleans, and it's what Lizzie's brother Billy was imprisoned in at Dunwich. And it's what the little witch girl has been manipulating with her magic eyes all this time. But the story clearly has a happy ending, right? The little witch girl is alive, standing right beside me, so it must be a happy ending, Well, you have to be alive to ruin everything, which is what the story's about, so hush yourself. So the little witch girl returned to the university out for blood. But what she did not realize was that she was playing right into the hands of the bad guys. And if there's one thing intelligent, university-educated bad guys are good at, it's mental trauma. One shudders to think what they did to the poor little witch girl. It was more enjoyable than being baptized in bleach by a 6-foot-tall Cockney gorilla. At least they let me wear a straitjacket. So try not to think, or shudder, about what I'm going to tell you happened to the little witch girl. Because you'll shudder to think too, and all the shuddering will emit a vibration frequency perfectly attuned to the disintegration of concrete. And I'm not getting my coat dirty digging a bunch of audience members out of the subsequent rubble. Wish I had rubble. Getting me to run around, helping him do all this evil shit. Whoop some ass, that's what I'm gonna do. Where the hell is Thirst? What's up, Charlotte? Ain't like you to be stamping around screaming. Okay, where should I begin? The university put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of primordial ooze to torture him into opening portals for him, convincing the other Dunwitchers into building a facility dedicated to siphoning ooze out of the goddamn air. Which, by the way, is in the air thanks to a goddamn storage screw-up on their part, and rather than evacuate New England, they let people get mutated in order to study them. And to top it all off, they got a guy in New Orleans kidnapping people and stealing ooze out of their goddamn brains with a giant goofy-ass syringe. So I'm gonna go punch a face. Char, just calm yourself down a touch. Come sit down and I'll explain before you get yourself shot. F that, I want some answers, hence the punch a face. Charlotte, you got arms like noodles and you've never thrown a punch in your life. I'll give you some answers if you just give me a second. Fine. Lead the way. Look, I hate this stuff as much as you do. That's why I came to work for him, because I figured I could change it from the inside. Kinda dumb on my part, I guess. These guys see witchcraft as amateur hour compared to their occult science. But when I saw what they were doing with primordial ooze, Charlotte, that stuff is amazing. Like a second renaissance for humanity. Amazing. And that's why I put in a good word for you, because it was the only explanation for your eyes. Whenever you make someone forget something, or make them develop an eye twitch, or blow up a cat, you're messing with the ooze in their heads. I know there's no excuse for what the Miskatonic's done, but they're on the brink of something incredible, and you could be the key to all of it. Think about it. Rather than helping a few people around town, you could help all of humanity. Isn't that what our cult is all about? Helping people? Well, don't say it all at once. Are you fucking serious? Tens of thousands of people across New England, Rumman, mutated, and you call that helping people? Kidnapping people and stealing brains, Rumman, and who the hell knows what else? That ain't some hard sacrifice bullshit. That's straight up evil. Humans are supposed to be the good guys. There's enough monsters out there already. What the fuck are you talking about? Charlotte, please, it's for the greater good. There it is, the greater good. Rumman, I'm gonna find Thirst. I'm gonna stick my entire foot up his ass until he shuts this place down. Hopefully you'll come to your senses before I have to shove my other foot up yours. This is gonna go very poorly.
Oh, hello, Charlotte. What can I do for you today?
Hey, real quick, doesn't he look a lot like the teeth that came out of the Shoggoth brain?
Yes.
You could tell me where the hell Thirst is. Explain to me why you put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of goddamn primordial ooze. How about that?
I speak for Dr. Valentine on all matters. You have no authority to speak to him. As for Billy, his refusal to cooperate with us led to his incarceration.
He refuses to bring Yog-Sothoth into our dimension, so you fucking torture him? You are aware that he ruins universes, right?
He also contains all knowledge, past, present, and future, of all dimensions and all universes within them. You understand why we would consider him an asset for this learning establishment.
So rather than figuring out different, like, solutions, you just torture a little goat fungus thing until he does what you want? Or whatever the fuck Billy is?
Yes, clearly.
Fine. I quit. And I'm calling the cops.
I assure you, our scientific inquiries are observed and permitted on a federal and international level. And you are required to give 2 weeks' notice. Well, don't get me started on that.
Well, then I'm gathering my sisters in the coven, and there's nothing worse than a whole bunch of pissed off witches. F your 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks before my sisters and me come here and shut this place down, old school style. Try and stop me.
While nothing would give our staff more enjoyment than a gaggle of naked women chanting amateur hexes at us, you are contractually obligated to remain on the premises until your dismissal. And you are slightly too important to be dismissed.
Oh, what? Oh, come on, don't be dicks. Well, that's probably bad.
Proven difficult, her eyes seem to be linked to her emotions rather than any manipulable cerebral mechanism. She has to want to do it. Torture? Largely ineffective, at least the ones we've used. Electrotherapy, transdimensional contact, tarantulas immersion. She's a weirdo. Apes bashing rocks? Well, we figured we'd ask you to look at her as the member of the staff with the least respect for humanity. Maybe you can get her to cooperate. Cooperate with the ruiner? Cooperate with the crumbler. Your penchant for obliteration is a fascinating little quirk of the species. Fine, fine. I will make the witch girl cooperate. There are staff members between here and there that have documents on her, but they've been passing them around. Something to consider before you talk to her. Are we about to play as Valentine?
I don't know.
Completely unnecessary, but fine. I will collect your little documents.
Seems it.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Go get the files, Thirst. Humor me. Did you ever think we'd see the day, Cavendish, when our mutations would finally be reversed?
And just when I was getting used to them. What happens after this? What happens after this is all over? If it's successful, how do we spread ourselves across America?
The girl will come around, don't you worry. We just need one outsider, and she's perfect.
There's a lot happening.
You have a file on our latest patient, correct?
Sure, boss.
Sure, boss.
You got it.
Hand it over, Sizel.
Here you go, sir. Some light reading. Oh, hold on. Okay. Name. Oh. Charlotte Effete Lestrange. Height 5'6". Age 22. Hair black. Eyes NA. Nationality American French. Subject spent her formative years as a member of a Shub-Niggurath cult and witch coven. As a result, Subject is deeply dedicated to the cult's tenets of sharing compassion with humanity. Subject is generally cheerful and good-natured, though naive and easily manipulated. As Subject left the education system early to join her cult, Subject has relatively low intelligence and common sense compared to women of her age. Subject is deeply fascinated with the occult, having become a witch at an early age, and exudes a curious and inquisitive disposition to supernatural abominations that would drive other civilians insane at the sight. Subject has the ability to manipulate primordial ooze using an unknown mechanism in her eyes. Subject was brought to the attention of the university by a fellow member of her cult, one Rumman Fletcher.
Damn it, Raymond.
Look at how she's, staring at him. Wow, everyone's down here. The math department's scuttling around the waiting room. The literature guy's poking through the medical supply closets. Even the geography classes are walking around on the ceiling.
What's one life sacrificed to save a continent? It's a little tragic, but the return on investment make it a foregone conclusion.
And if you can't justify sacrificing one, you can justify sacrificing 1,000. Or 100,000. Sacrificing 49% and saving 51? No problem. These guys. I'm not entirely sure what this has to do with my studies, but I'm down here anyway. Just like Miss Teacher said.
I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Why did she get the eyes? What a waste of a fantastic mutation. What? Jealous? She gets to be the martyr of humanity, and you're stuck with sausages growing out of your back? The file, please.
History. Age 3. Subject sneezes, reveals her black eyes. Parents forget subject's middle name. Renamed Effid. Oh. Fucking hilarious. Age 5. Subject attends school. Tests poorly. Often found socializing with mutated children. Inquiring about their disabilities. Age 8. Subject displays a natural affinity for the occult. Seems not distressed by knowledge of monsters or entities. Age 9. Subject is taken out of school to become a cultist in the Chesuncook Witch Coven. Denmother, informed of her abilities, reminded to keep the coven's affiliation with the Miskatonic a secret. Oh.
Hang it.
Age 15. Fully indoctrinated by the cult's ideologies of spreading peace and harmony. Denmother informs the university that the training of her eyes is going poorly. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder what the university's next big project will be. You know, once we've removed everyone's mutations. Perhaps they'll focus on curing England of their cannibalism. They've had those few cannibals wandering around for months now.
Ah, England's a lost cause. Canada should be the next project. Figure out where all them Yetis are coming from. Kind of makes you wonder how many affiliates our little old university really has.
There's gotta be independent partners all over the world, right?
The papers. Sure thing, boss. Here you go.
Subject has been indoctrinated by the affiliate Chesson-Cook Witch Coven and has fully accepted their doctrine of peace and harmony. As a result, Subject seems relatively harmless, going out of her way to help others. Though initially inquisitive and curious of the occult, Subject's lack of a classical education and low intelligence counter her ability to think critically and objectively. This could be a cause for concern during the final stages of the project. So this has been like a thing for a while.
Yep.
Oh my god. As a result, it is suggested that subjects should be gradually exposed to our primordial ooze plans by sending subjects on small, false assignments. If subject does not understand our cause after these assignments, subject will have to be physically coerced into working with us. Oh my god.
And that's where we're at now.
Yeah, just about.
It'll be nice to finally be rid of these mutations, huh? Tell me about it. Can't wait to have flesh again. Still's gotta be nice to know your mutations helped with the big plan, right? So question, if he returns to human, does him have organs, not having organs suddenly become a problem and he dies?
Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh.
I can't wait to finally be inside her. I hope it's as warm as and comfortable as she says it will be.
What? Don't just skate past that.
I don't know
Like,
what that means.
I don't either.
And in their hubris, they'll want to keep it for themselves.
Oh, there was absolutely like a full thing that he would have said. I didn't click on him at all. Oh well. Thirst. Before we go in there, remember torture didn't work. We need to be compassionate. She'll come around when we explain what we're doing here.
Oh, yes. I believe I have something that will
Oh.
convince her. Gross.
Gross. What is that?
Liquid compassion.
Sure. This is going to go poorly. Charlotte awoke to the sound of a distant heartbeat. The concrete beneath her was warm and moist, as though licked clean by some vast tongue. Beyond her cell door came a chorus of rasping, heavy breaths through a thousand drooling, clenched jaws. The atmosphere was thick with sweat, and the drafty cathedral ambiance of the cool concrete corridors was replaced by the unmistakable presence of flesh. Oh. As the door to her cell creaked open, Charlotte soon discovered that she was no longer bound by those chafing leather straps, though found her fingers far too numb to think that she had loosened them herself. Looking towards the light edging from the crack in the door, Charlotte noticed something fleshy and glistening retreating from her cell. It's absolutely Lizzie. Oh, shit. The air outside her cold cell was inviting, like a lover's lap, thick, palpable. It flooded Charlotte's nose and blurred her vision. her senses absconded into an ambiance of warm autumns and cigarettes at sunset, dog fur and fresh cut grass, strawberry ice cream and sleeping late, the smell of fresh bread and new books. Her head swam with the feelings of nostalgia, belonging, and feeling loved. No, it's Shub Niggurath. Huh. It's kind of nice in here. Oh, I have control again. Okay. I can't click on anything but the door. Which,
Door is a strong word.
yeah, door is a very strong word. Oh. The writhing tendrils painted comforting scenes of seaside villages, quiet bars, log fires, warming countryside cottages, and morning rains. Charlotte felt at home more than she ever had before. An intoxicating, addictive feeling of belonging, of being wanted and cherished and loved, and it didn't make sense, but Charlotte was home and everything was going to be okay. This place is awesome. I could just wrap myself in these lovely tentacles. Wait a minute. Nah, never mind. I want to go deeper. It feels right to go deeper.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was wondering which of us would break first. Okay. The pulsing tubes of quivering meat painted yet more portraits in Charlotte's addled mind of a joyous, loving past, of childhood milestones and wonderful achievements, of forming friendships at kindergarten, of new puppies, of school tests passed with flying colors, and graduating college, motorboards hanging in the air. Mortarboards hanging in the air, of the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect husband, of. Wait, that never happened. I did terrible at school. I never had any friends. I never had a puppy, or a job, or a boyfriend, let alone a husband. I left school to become a witch. And fat lot of good that did me, huh? First ever real job and they fucking abduct me and take all my stuff and throw me in here. And now even the fucking walls are laughing at me. Oh, honey, no. Alright, calm down. There's gotta be a way out of this. Just keep going. Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Okay. I have switched scenes real quick. Um,
wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I. Okay. So what we have on screen now is Rumman Fletcher. She seems to be part of the mass of fleshy tentacle thingies. Around her, there's a fuck ton of mouths. And the reason we have switched to my big ugly face is that she is topless. Entirely. I forgot to read her thing. Rumman, what happened to you? What do you mean, us? Where is everyone? Says Charlotte.
We're right here, Charlotte. Can't you see us?
Just in case, I'm gonna, be kind of micromanaging this. Yeah, okay. Question mark, question mark, question mark. We see Rumman again. At least her top half.
We've come to congratulate you.
The bottom half is made up of those mouths that we saw in the last scene. And her eyes have, what would you say, eight pupils each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlotte says, congratulate me for what?
For saving the world.
Rumman is now back to herself instead of being question mark, question mark, question mark. And she says, you did it, Charlotte. You fixed everything. Well, almost everything. Charlotte says, what are you saying, Rumman? Rumman Fletcher. Oh, come now, Charlotte.
You recognize your own handiwork?
Charlotte. What? She's about to cry. How? Rumman. Oh, it was wonderful, Charlotte. We tried everything to get you to use your eyes on us. Hypnosis, hallucinogenics, torture. Which I voted against, but we were getting desperate. But after a final round of particularly potent lysergic acid, we asked you what you wanted. And it worked. You simply said that you wanted everyone to love each other and be kind to each other, and zapped me with your eyes.
At first it was frightening, you to have horrifically mutated women literally swallowing each of us into her open torso, but once we were absorbed, everything was wonderful. We're so proud of you, Charlotte.
Oh, says Charlotte. In parentheses. If I can keep them talking, maybe I can mutate them back while they're distracted. So, what's it like? Rumman is back on screen and she's kind of rubbing the back of her neck. And other things? No. Boggle time? Maybe boggle in a bit. We haven't finished this. It's just, there's some tits on screen, so I don't want to get, termed. Oh, Charlotte, it's indescribable to be connected, truly connected at a synaptic level, to 1,000 friends and family sharing 1,000 secrets a minute, all of your hopes and fears, all your joyous and embarrassing memories, literally your entire life bared for all to see, with everyone bearing theirs simultaneously and forever, every sensation, physical, mental, and emotional, rippling across a vast network of interconnected minds and bodies.
To be separate is to be alone, to live alone and die alone, with only a hampered language and fleeting contact to convey your thoughts and emotions. To be connected is to be part of a living heaven.
Rumman, did you know that the passage of time is dictated subconsciously by the human mind? That the duration of a minute can be squeezed into a second or stretched to a decade? That's why drowning sailors see their entire lives flash before their eyes. Or the Mazatec shamans spend years exploring their minds during 15 minutes doses of salvia divinium.
Currently now the living heaven.
Yep.
In the 12 hours it took you to recover, we have spent a septillion years laughing at awkward memories, weeping together at past tragedies, bathing in coital bliss.
Oh. Huh. That actually sounds pretty rad, says Charlotte. But why are you not just a warped face on a mass of bruised meat, Rumman, like everyone else? Well, we need a face for the rest of the plan, and between emotional orgies and the, actual orgies, We had a little debate, and we decided that I was the most goddessy. I mean, I guess. Goddess-ish. The one that looks most like a goddess, yeah, debatable. I guess that makes sense, says Charlotte. Wait, what plan? Rumman Fletcher. Expansion, of course. No, says Charlotte. Why aren't my eyes working? What did they do to me? In parentheses. Rumman. Charlotte, think about it. The Chesuncook Coven was great and all, but we were never going to convince the entire world to stop being awful to each other. If we were to absorb the human race, there'd be no more suffering, no more bigotry, no more hatred, just an eternity of quiet bliss until the sun swallows the planet. If you let us out, we can double our mass every day. Within 27 days, we'll have absorbed both North and South America. A quick swim across the Atlantic, and we'll have the world a week later. The entire world connected, Charlotte. Can you imagine a greater paradise? All we need is for you to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanitarium. All we need is for you to get the Dunwitchers to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanitarium. We're not as squishy as we thought we'd be. Slightly too much bone in here. Can't fit through the exits into the Miskatonic's underground tunnel network. That was poor planning. But what if they don't want to be absorbed, says Charlotte. I mean, I'm literally your first customer, and I'm not feeling the sales pitch. Rumman is back on screen. Well, of course you're on the fence, Charlotte. You're a Chesuncook witch with a scrambled brain. But think of all the normal people out there. The homeless, the jobless, the depressed and suicidal.
To be absorbed is to be free of the burdens of life. No obligations, no debt, no politics. Nothing but the embrace of a loving community.
Rumman, and you know, anyone adamant about staying individual will change their tune after a brief swallowing. What? Charlotte, if they've done something to my eyes, my only option's to talk my way out of this and go get help. What? Who is gonna help you, Charlotte?
Well, the Dunwich
I guess the Dunwitchers, yeah.
and the cannibals.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah, okay.
I mean, I have to imagine the cannibals would eat this all up.
Oh, is that what the gimmick is? That's gonna be what happens, huh? They're gonna eat it. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking eat it. Rumman, oh come now, Charlotte.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, this is the spaghetti. Oh, come now, Charlotte. Anyone with reservations will quickly change their tune once they're a part of the community. I mean, we'll be blanketing the entire world with our euphoric mass, so the only other option will be starving to death. We're not monsters, Charlotte. Yeah, okay.
Debate.
Yeah, up for debate. Big up for debate there. Charlotte, you can't just force people to join you guys.
Because
Charlotte, because it's wrong. It doesn't matter how lovely it is inside your community, and it doesn't matter how terrible it is on the outside. People have to be free to make their own choices and think their own ways. And if their choices are assholey, dealing with assholishness brings the groovier people closer together and pushes the assholes further away. It always does. But just robbing everyone of their individuality and absorbing everyone just takes away the promise of the future. Forcing everyone to be as good as they are today prevents them from potentially being even better tomorrow. And she's crying now. And it's mean. And absorbing assholes doesn't make them suddenly better. It just makes you an asshole. Rumman. So rather than ushering in a new age of human unity, you're saying we should just keep this incredible feeling to ourselves. Charlotte. I mean, yeah, wouldn't that be better to not have strangers swimming around inside you or whatever? Rumman. Yeah, not happening. This is the next stage in human evolution, Charlotte. It might be rough for the first few years, but with the slow and deliberate consuming of all mankind, but it'll be worth it once everyone's a part of us. Trust us, Charlotte. This is what's best for humanity.
Girl raises a point. Negative emotions could perpetuate across the network. It would be in our best interest to exclude toxicity from the community.
Shun the assholes and only let groovy people in? Charlotte. Sounds familiar.
Exclude ourselves, let those that wish to seek us out join our community.
Rumman. Hey, now there's an idea. How about this, Charlotte? You let a few people know that the university is now a gateway to a living heaven, get the rumor started, and anyone that wants to shed the responsibilities of life can come down here and, decide for themselves if they want to join us. Charlotte. So you'll just stay here, not bust out, and swallow the whole world? Rumman. Nah, you were right. If we force the world to conform to our standards, we're only going to get more and more toxic. And if we're going to save the world, we can't become the douchebags that we're trying to save it from. Charlotte. Yeah, exactly. Rumman. Besides, as word gets out that heaven is real and hidden under the basement of the Miskatonic, people will flock to be absorbed anyway. We will swallow the world, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Those we deem toxic can be left outside, alone until they adjust their behavior. Charlotte. Yeah, sure, as long as you're not forcing folks. Wait, where'd you say we are?
Under the university, the in-house sanitarium.
Charlotte. Huh. Guess that's better than renting, huh? So I'll come visit sometime, I guess.
We know you will join us one day, Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah, probably not. Bye, guys. Okay, do you think we're safe?
I don't know.
I wanna put us back on screen, and I will be real quick if anything else comes up. But everyone's really gone. Oh. Oh, hey Charlotte. Annie? Nice outfit, love. You look like a severed bollock. Jesus. You didn't get absorbed into the monster? What monster? The monster the rest of the staff turned into? The thing in the basement that they called the next stage in human evolution? The vast, networked community of like-minded individuals that want to absorb the entire world into their mass as some terrible act of philanthropy? The thing that was worth experimenting on me for? The thing that my friend betrayed me to become? You know, that thing? No. They only really tell me the lunch menu for the day. What does Annie do? Have we determined that?
I don't know.
Does she just exist? So you turned the staff into monsters? Can I see? Just one big monster, and I don't think I want to ever go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, sweets. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? Do you need my help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. And they told me they're not gonna, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. Then how about you take a minute to breathe and come rest your weary noggin? Yeah, you're right. Wow, she is aggressively tall, huh? I barely knew anything about anyone. Tell me about yourself. Uh, well, I was born in London, but moved out to the West Country because Dad wanted to be a farmer. He was an accountant. My mum looked after me and my brother. Turns out the only thing Dad could grow was carrots, so me and my brother would spend all day up the market selling carrots for, real food. I remember when I brought home my first girlfriend, my dad was so psyched that I was into girls. Every father's dream. He tore out every carrot in the garden and made the whole family this giant stew, this bright orange sludge. Best thing I ever ate. Then the cannibalism started spreading from London. Feral folks started showing up, and we all joined in, of course. Go ahead.
I knew it.
Yeah. The carrots mean something. The carrots mean something. Suddenly, people didn't want carrots anymore. Dunno why. They went great with man steak. One day, some American bloke puts a notice up on the town's bulletin board promising money for test subjects to come to Massachusetts. I just wanted to collect my earnings and go home, but my brother's such a big fucker, they went and hired him as a monster hunter. So she's just a test subject. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. What's a feral folk? People that just ate too much people. There's normal lads that sort of just enjoy the chaos, go to the pub, cheese and onion crisps, shag the landlord's boy, quick murder on the slog home, barbecue tomorrow if the weather's good for it. And then the ferals say bugger the pub, let's just perch outside and wait for the first dozy sod who wanders up for a piss and tear him to pieces. Know what I mean? Cannibal apocalypse and there's still pubs? How else are you gonna enjoy it? So what are the requirements for becoming a witchy poo? Am I allowed in? Well, you need to be brainwashed into thinking that the world is fundamentally broken and you and your coven are the only people who can fix it. And chicken soup. Chicken soup? You spent all night out in the rain dancing in the naked? You're gonna want a lot of chicken soup. If you can come up with a unique recipe, you're in. Toes. Huh? Chicken and toes soup. Suck the toe meat off like chicken wings. Like hum num num. Yeah, that's definitely a unique recipe. Meet me at midnight for your complimentary artificial sense of belonging and frostbitten ass. So now that you've saved the day, you gonna go back to your coven, kiss some frogs? That's princesses, and I wouldn't call merging the entire university into a giant tentacle monster with my eyes saving the day. Well, all the horrible stuff they justify by saying it's for the greater good and whatnot, I'd call putting a stop to that saving the day. It's just lucky I talked them out of busting out of the university and absorbing everyone, and they only stopped out of self-interest, keeping out toxicity or whatever. If they get the idea that it would all be worth it, the whole planet's in danger. And you could just use your eyeballs on them again, right? Zap them into mush? That's the weird thing. My eyes don't work anymore. I tried to zap them and nothing. I guess I'm normal now. My whole life I've just been surrounded by people who I thought were like me. I liked going to school with the other mutated kids. I liked my coven. I thought we were going to save the world. And when they told me to go to work for the biggest occult university in America, I was excited. This place sounded super cool. And I thought it was full of more folks like me, folks who wanted to help people. But it's all fucked up. Even the people whose ideals I agree with have these malicious agendas inside them. It sucks. So I'm done with people. I'ma just get away from civilization. Ah, the mad hermit method. I like it. You could borrow some of my hair, make a nice beard. Actually, I was thinking, like, do you remember that thing about going to England and the shotgun and the umbrella stand and the pea green oven and the polka dot dress? Because that
Yes.
sounds, kind of cool. I can get a dress at the harbor. Really? Would I, like, fit in over there? Well, no, you're a Yank. We need to fix your accent. Say blimey. Blimey. Terrible. But I still gotta figure out what to do with the monster in the basement. First, you gotta pack your stuff up and get out of that straitjacket, my lovey. Yeah, I guess you're right. And she's upside down again. I kind of can't believe we're doing this. I'm kind of like nervous, you know? I've never been outside New England, and now I'm going to Old England. Bloody. Bloody bugger. Bloody arse bugger biscuits. Am I doing it? Well, you got the topics down. Aren't you gonna get ready too? Well, let's see. Shirt? Yep, I'm ready. You're also wearing shorts. Huh, what do you know? Well, we're probably gonna need some cash dollars at some point. Boat tickets, lunches, stuff like that. Plus, if I'm gonna be Charlotte Lestrange human girl, I'm gonna need some non-witchy stuff, jeans and whatnot. I'll snag a few paychecks on the way out. It's not like anyone here will need them. She has such a good point. Ugh, don't remind me. I need a brain scrub after what happened at the basement. Hopefully being a million miles away will help. You said they were super into it. Plus, you got to save the world and all that bollocks. Guilt-free transaction in my book. Yeah, I guess. You know, if we're gonna go on a sick marriage adventures, we should probably say something nice about each other at least once. It's gonna be about her ass. What's a nicer word for, succulent? Okay, we'll put that on hold. Oh my god.
Day 3 without morning announcements. I'm frightened, Charlie. I'm scared, alright? We were big fish in a small pond back in
Tucson.
Sure, but... Shut up. Sure, but we were happy. We had milkshakes, we had the crick, we had a dame on each arm, and changed for the moving pictures every night. Damn it, Charlie, now we're here. New York goddamn city, and I hope you're happy. I've been shot, Charlie. I've been shot, but it hurts the worst in my heart. I miss Tucson, Charlie. I miss home.
What is this a reference to?
I don't know. Don't you dare wash my blood off your hands. What the hell was that, Mindy?
Oh, of fucking course, the lunatic with the microphone's still alive. We should go probably tell her she's out of a job, my lovey. She won't figure it out until a couple weeks after her wage packet doesn't arrive. Oh. What a shame that would be. So let me get this straight. Oh, that's you.
So let me get this straight. You were hired as a security guard for a week. And within that week, you've managed to flagrantly disobey security protocol by entering a classified primordial ooze extraction facility without the proper clearance. Steal the valued possessions of a Miskatonic off-site employee. Stop the transport of invaluable supplies and equipment to the Plateau of Ling by dismantling portal production in Dunwich. Destroy the most prestigious occult science school in North America. And convert the entire faculty and student body of said establishment into a mutated abomination of flesh and tentacles hosted by your best friend. And rather than solve any of these problems, taking a half-feral Cockney cannibal, who you met when she professed to wanting to eat the lower half of your body on a romantic vacation to elope in a country overrun by psychopathic man-eaters. Hello, Annie.
Hello, Mindy. Now wait a hecking minute. First of all, the only reason they hired me was to use my eyeballs for their creepy bullshit. Secondly, the primordial ooze extracting whatever was torturing kidnapped locals with fear experiments and cutting their brains out to suck the goo with giant syringes. Thirdly, the Dunwich portals were created by keeping Lizzie's twin brother in a vat of primordial ooze, keeping him trapped in agony, so I let him out. The monster in the basement, which, by the way, is a fucking sanitarium for performing experiments on nutty folks, was a result of them using my ooze-warping eyeballs, and it worked just the way they wanted it to. And I only took the dead Randy stuff, 'cause the deep one it belonged to finally escaped that horrible place. And even more in my defense, everyone really seems to enjoy being a big gross monster. Like, really a lot. Gasmic fun times from what I saw. And if it's any consolation, if I took a chunk of her, I'd probably get dysentery. That dress is 12 seconds old.
I now find myself out of quite a cushy number. You may have heard that I recently acquired tenure.
Yeah, you screaming it into my brain every morning over the Tenaway gave me an inkling. Congratulations, by the way.
I have spent my years here examining every single thing that occurs on this campus. Every experiment, every spell, every invitation, every miracle.
Invention,
every miracle. Portal teams to Lang prepare for Dunwich on Thursdays. The morgue is emptied on Fridays. Building materials for engineering department explosions arrive on the 3rd. Corrupted lab coats are incinerated every second Wednesday. Outpost radio check-in is from 6 to 7. Teams to investigate missing check-ins leave the next day. The Bursar heads to the bank on the 28th. Tuesday is Taco Day.
Shit, I don't want tacos. It was yabum. Succulent. I meant yabum. Is this the time? Like a pork chop. You want to know how we say your ass is like Sunday dinner in America? You look nice. Well, you look like a coiled up shit. You just happen to have a succulent bum. Don't make me laugh when we're getting scolded at, jeez.
Shut up.
Well, if you're so shub-damned in the know about how the university runs, why don't you run it? You'd probably be good at it, being a complete cow and whatnot.
Because the university requires staff. And where is our staff currently, Charlotte Lestrange?
We would like to know this too, eh? Oh, God. And that's where we are today. An exciting story, full of twists and turns. Friendships forged and broken, secrets uncovered, dark plans thwarted, and lessons learned. Oh.
My favorites. Okay. So why are you telling us this?
Oh my god! Well, with most of the faculty congealed into a massive merde out of the rest of us, you're the most senior and highest ranking member.
Oh dear god.
So you're in charge of the Miskatonic. If you want to be, I mean. Since you and Billy are interdimensionally connected to Yog-Sothoth, we'll have all the knowledge of the known universe at our disposal. Which means no more invasive experiments on innocent members of the public, no more monster autopsies, no more primordial ooze collecting or portal making, no more evil stuff for the greater good. We can start making real leaps in occult science and technology with you guys at the helm. You want to give that one a shot?
Give me a sec. Thulwan Seekrin Glicky Orn Thgarb. Mikyog Sothoth Glurki Antsasain Kern. Good lord. Massive dickhead. Bringing the blower at said Zums in the Great. Will someone make us grilled cheese?
You can have as many as you like.
Okay, let's get started.
I think that's it.
I do believe so.
Okay.
I would, just in case there's
Oh,
storyboard art in here.
good call. Good
Change
call.
your scene.
Let me switch back. Good call. Very good call.
Can't say that it will be, but
Yeah, it's
can't say that it won't.
yeah, it's better to be it's better to be a little cautious with this game apparently.
Yeah.
So I think this was my first visual novel on the channel, at least. I started Doki Doki Literature Club, which is like kind of a visual novel, but not really. But I never did that on the channel.
I can't remember if it was last night or the night before, but I started a visual novel on here.
Yeah. I checked it on that one real quick. That looked insane. Absolutely insane.
It was so short. I would have done the second one in the same stream, but I wasn't prepared for that.
Oh my god, yeah, no. I have been awful at realizing how much stuff is in what I'm covering and then having to pivot hardcore. Which, like, there are worse things, I guess, but like, oh, hold on. We have more.
Just as I thought.
Oh.
Ah, there you are. We were under the impression you would join us. And I was under the impression you would join the world.
We have Dr. Thirst chilling out here.
We thought better of it. A selection process was devised to keep toxic elements out of the community. Charlie will inform the world that we are heaven, and those wanting to join us must be worthy. Yes, I'm entirely sure she will. Or perhaps she'll leave you down here, and run off with her sharp-toothed gorilla companion.
Rumman? What? Why would she do that?
Possibly because she sees you as a repugnant mass of flesh, with the sort of ideals one should lock in a basement. Possibly. We are heaven. To deny the world of us would be to deny an eternity of bliss for all mankind. She would bear the greatest crime against humanity in history on her shoulders. Seems like she's fine with that. The new thirst must make the Dunwitchers release us. Oh, I have no power over them. They listen to the little one, and the little one listens to the girl. But I have an idea of my own.
Rumman, we don't need your ideas, Thirst. Just get us out and tell the world that we're here. Our selection process will do the rest.
Ah, yes. I assume you will be personally screening every single person on Earth to determine any personality flaws? All 2 billion of them?
Oh, right. Fine, what's your plan?
In lieu of spreading heaven across the world, the ambassador will travel from city to city, creating individual communities of flesh. These can then be observed as your little selection process demands. Oh. Those found to be amicable can be absorbed as single entities, whereas those found to be toxic can be left to rot. Doesn't that sound like fun?
In theory, that'd work, but I refuse to be separated from heaven. And even if I accepted, to remove myself and create individual communities would require Charlotte's eyes, which we don't have.
No, you don't. Would you like them?
Hold on. He's got the syringe. Okay.
Ah, at last. How do you feel?
We are in one of the tunnels. Debilitating, eye-watering bliss, thirst, an emotional matrimony of contentment and peace that is as satisfying as it is exhilarating.
You're voicing Rummin right now.
Yeah, but look at her. That's what that bitch sounds like now. I'm sorry.
If if that's her, yes. If that's not just what's on the ground.
Yeah. I'm still connected, Thirst. I refuse to leave heaven. I just wonder if this is going to work.
That is the strange thing about humans. Like-minded individuals always converge to share their common interest, only to attempt to outdo each other's knowledge or passion for any given subject, leads to mild thoughts becoming extreme righteous causes and a sense of elitism and hostility towards outsiders. What are the hells of religion, or the far wings of politics, if not sensible ideas rotting in the convergences of human minds? Have you heard a European talk about their football? Trust me, you humans are incredibly predictable. You will jump at the chance to be connected into a vast neural community. The only thing to fear is that you'll find a way to ruin it. Are you ready to go?
That's horrifying. That's absolutely horrifying. We couldn't have given her a shirt, first of all?
Apparently.
Sure, where to? She has like 12 hands and arms as her legs.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Is that it? Is that it for real this time? Okay, that is it for real this time.
Yep.
Okay.
I do wonder if we will see a sequel.
I mean, this game came out. Hold on, let me pull up Steam real quick. This game has been out for a hot minute. So I don't know if we're going to get a sequel if we don't have one already. Um,
Yeah, but
let
it's indie, so and it's dirt cheap. So it's very possible.
It is possible. I would be interested to see the evolution of what the author is capable of. Because let's see, this came out.
The author, well, the developer anyway, has no other games made.
Yeah,
So,
this came out July 20th, 2018. So this has been a thing for a while.
mhm.
It could definitely have a solid follow up, but like I'm not entirely sure what they would do with it.
Mhm.
I guess this game is why I kept getting weird uh porn game recommendations because it has nudity tagged on it. I should have paid attention to that, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I was like, what the fuck am I getting these for? Oh, because you played the
I hope we get
Miskatonic
a follow
recently.
up game. I hope we get a follow up game where it's just playing house with
Just playing house
Charlotte
with Annie and
and
Charlotte.
Annie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of research on this guy. Um, when are you going live next?
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, when you go live next, let me know, and I'll be in chat if not on stream with you.
Alrighty.
But I need to go eat
Maybe
something.
somebody will be around to tell me I'm not talking for the entire multiple streams in a row.
Yeah, if I will definitely be in there just to make sure that your audio is good.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it.
For those who don't know, every single one of the Amazing Frog streams that we did, Dave's audio was muted on his own stream. So the only audio that he has is on mine. We
Yeah,
found that
honestly,
out.
I just privated the videos on my channel.
I'm
I mean,
I'm gonna be going through
why?
and trying to add you to the videos, the VODs on YouTube. I know I can do that, so I'm hoping that I can figure out how, but that's a bit technical for me because
Yeah, I can do some digging into it, see what I can't find out too.
yeah. But anyway, I need to go eat something. I have not had dinner yet. So, thank you to everyone who joined us. Absolutely. Thank you for joining me as well. Have a very good night, Dave. And we will
Have a good night.
talk offline. Have a very good night, chat. And we will see you on Sunday. Good night,